Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a different video. Today we're going to be doing a day in the life of a UCLA student. I'm a current graduate student at the Luskin School of Public Affairs. I'm doing my master's in social welfare. I'm planning on being a male mental health specialist. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be doing a different video today. We're not going to be doing a psychology topic, but instead we're going to be doing a day in the life of a UCLA student. Plus 3 tips on, how to maximize your time at UCLA in addition to stand out at UCLA since it's such a big institution. So yeah, before we head to UCLA though, I'm gonna actually be heading to the gym. So I will see you guys when I get back. Hey guys, just parked at UCLA. I wanted to give you guys the first tip before actually heading out, and you guys might be able to tell potentially what it is, which is just by me wearing a suit. You can see the suit jacket back there, and this goes for men and women, even if you're not at UCLA. I mean, just undergraduate, graduate, it really doesn't matter. You could be a small school, big school, but the first tip is to dress to impress. Let's face it, guys, like, people judge you based on how you dress, right? And I think that it's important, if you want to get the most out of your time at UCLA or wherever you are, to dress the part, right? I mean, most people, especially in undergrad, right? Guys, come in like their sweat shorts and like their like band tees, and like girls, short shorts and like a tank top or whatever, at least here at UCLA. And it's like, that's fine, but if you really want to like maximize your networking opportunities, like have people approach you, I really think it's wise to dress up. Whether you're like wanting to wear a suit, wearing a nice button down, for the women out there, like wearing an elegant dress, I think there's something to be said. Or even like, sorry, to go back to that, or even like for women, if you want to wear a suit, right? I think there's just something to be said about really taking care of your appearance, right? And the amount of people that that have come up to me and have wanted to chat just because I, am, dressing in a suit is actually kind of remarkable. I started implementing this, last year. I'm a second year at my master's program at UCLA, and the amount of people that, come up and are like, oh, like, I love your suit. Especially for the introverts out there, like, you're really maximizing your chances of people approaching you, right? Like, if I saw like a woman wearing an elegant dress or a guy wearing like a nice button down or a suit, I would want to approach them more, and I would want to, associate with them, because at the end of the day, I think that people want to associate with people that, are on a mission, hold themselves in a particular way. And if you dress up, people are more likely to do that. So yeah, for the men out there, like, that's what I can speak to, right? Like, do you have button downs that you can wear? Do you have a suit that you can wear? Do you put product in your hair, right? Like, do you look after your appearance? There's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. So yeah, dress to impress, sit in the front of the class. I think that if you do that, especially at a big university, right? Like, the professors, you really have to go out of your way to build connections with them, right? And so yeah, if you dress well, if you sit in the front of the class, if you ask engaging questions, you're more likely to actually be able to connect with them, right? Who do you think they will want to come into their lab, right? Are they going to want the person that sits in the front that dresses well? Or are they going to want someone that, is in the back joking around wearing their sweat shorts, right? So yeah, that's the first tip, dress to impress. And now let's get on with the day. Hey guys, just got out. of a meeting with a friend, and we had a really interesting conversation about, KPIs in life, like key indicators for what constitutes a good life. And I wanted to bring this exercise to you guys because I think we have so much societal programming, right, about what constitutes a good life, and a lot of us go through life unconsciously living by someone else's values. And so me and my friend were talking about, when we're on our deathbed, right? I know it's morbid, but let's say you're on your deathbed, right? What do you wish you would have more of? What would be the things that you would look back on in your life, right? And so, I leave that to you. I want you guys to think about that. And let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think are the KPIs that you want to live your life by? And then now I'm going to actually be going to my first class of the day at 11. It's thesis or capstone, and in that we have a year-long project that we're going to be doing, me and my group, and we're going to be doing it on men's mental health. And so we'll see what it brings today. Hey guys, so a little update. I actually got sidetracked during the middle of the day, so I'm done with classes now. In the day, I went to capstone first, and that went well, and then had office hours, and in office hours we talked about postmodernism and the influence of postmodernism on kind of younger generations and just society at large. And then after that, I went to DSM, and we were talking about like psychosis and all of those mental disorders that relate to that. And finally, it was CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and we learned about like all the cognitive distortions that that people commonly use to kind of color their vision of what's happening in their life. So sorry that the middle of the day went by. But the second point that I want to talk about is in regards to speaking your mind. I think a superpower in terms of when you're in college or grad school is actually being comfortable, or not even being comfortable, like being okay with being controversial. I think that especially in certain disciplines, everyone tends to be of the same accord, at least on the surface. There's a lot of conformity of opinion. And I think that if you really want to stand out and get the most out of your education in terms of connections, building trust, I think that, if you say what you mean, people are more likely to trust you and want to pick your brain too. And if people disagree, they disagree, you found someone that's not wanting to be part of your tribe, and that's totally fine. And then in the next part, we're going to talk about the third and final point. So see you in a little bit. Okay guys, I came back to the car because, I don't know, with filming for the first time in public, it's hard to speak up. And I wanted to go to my favorite spot on campus, which is the Anderson business kind of complex side. So for you UCLA students that aren't part of the business school, Anderson, the Rosenfeld Library, amazing. Highly recommend. Definitely the nicest library I've been to on campus. But I wanted to get into the third point and the third tip, and this one's just gonna be more like a basic one, but I think that there's a way that you can apply it to really maximize the benefit, and that's just to network, right? If you're at UCLA or a bigger university, there's no way to put it lightly, but like you gotta do it. If you're at a smaller college, you get integrated more, but at the same time, you still should go to office hours, right? But my advice to you guys, sorry, that was the car turning off, is an action step that you can do is every day, why is it the car keep doing that? Every day, speak to one new person, right? One of my mentors, he said in one of his videos that every time you enter a building, just say hi to the person on your right. Don't have to even, continue the conversation after that, but just get in the habit of just routinely saying hi, how are you doing, smiling to people, because at the end of the day, it's so true. You're one person away from completely transforming your life, right? Whether that's a romantic connection, whether that's, a mentor figure, a friend, every aspect of life, right? You're one connection away from really transforming your life. And especially at like a school like UCLA, like there's so many amazing people around you. And so the last thing you'd want to do is get to the end of your 4 years, right, and not have shot your shot enough. Yeah, definitely that would be the third and final tip for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of these, just let me know. I'm trying to get used to talking on camera in public. This is the first time ever. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And remember, stay mercifully relentless. Peace.